Was listening to the news the other night. It's summertime. The report that was on the news was about a school back in Maryland that had mold, and that they discovered mold and it was growing on desks and all these other surfaces. And they interviewed a janitor who was concerned about it and who brought it to the attention of the media and ended up quitting her job over it. And then they interviewed school officials too. But one of the key factors in this instance that led to the mold was the air conditioning system had been offline for a month or so, which was apparently necessary and by design, and they needed to work on it. Well, in high air conditioning systems work as dehumidifiers. They have refrigeration coils, and in the process of cooling the air blows across those cold surfaces of the coils. That's in order to cool the air, but those coils are at well below the dew point temperature, so you get a lot of condensation on the coils as a byproduct and as an added benefit in cooling the air. And so they act as dehumidifiers. Well, they were working on or replacing or upgrading the air conditioning system. It was offline, and so they didn't have ventilation, and they didn't have cooling and conditioning, and they didn't have the benefit of the dehumidification. In retrospect, they sure wish that they'd brought in some portable dehumidifiers to help control the humidity, because there the humidity's high. It was high enough that it was led to secondary damage related to the stagnant air. So if you're in a dry climate, you don't run in that very often. Humid climate, you do. But in that instance, the air conditioner being offline literally was a huge factor to contributing to the mold growth in the school.